Hey guys, so I wanted to do a update video on this Code Up fan. This is in the Youth Center dungeon display. This fan, last time I filmed it, only had two blades because I had a blade iron break on me. But I have since gotten some replacement irons off of another Heritage Lancaster, so I figured I would do a proper video of this one since it wasn't really complete last time. But yeah, so it does have replacement blade irons. They're off of a Heritage Lancaster. I actually do have the fifth one, but I do not have a matching set of 5 blades. I only have the 4, so I opted to just mount it with 4 blades. But if I do find another set of blades, I actually do have the 5th iron, so I could mount it with 5 if I wanted to do that. But it actually does look kind of neat with 4. This type of fan usually is 5, so it's definitely kind of interesting with the 4. Yeah. That's gonna, let's see. That might show up maybe. There's your tag. Yeah, this is a pretty neat Code Up that I got from Gabe Justice last Fanimation. It was just the motor when I got it, and I've since added the blades, irons, glass, and mounting bracket. And being a Code Up, it does have the indicator light system, which I thought was super cool. That was the main reason I was interested in this fan. And as I mentioned in the last video, I actually did replace both of those bulbs since one was kind of working, the other one was out completely, and I went with green and orange because why not? And then the glass is just some generic glass I had, but I think it does look nice in here. So, all right. So as you saw, there's the light, all 4. All right, let's go through the speeds. So I did my best to balance this thing. Obviously these irons do break pretty easily, so I didn't get too crazy with it, but I got it straightened out as best as possible. Let's go with low. As you can see, the orange light only indicates low. I will say for a kind of cheapo spinner motor, it is rather quiet. I believe it is coil taps, but surprisingly quiet. Definitely get Encon Monarch vibes from this. A little bit of Heritage Lancaster. And as you'll notice, the irons, there's Heritage irons, there's these irons, so exactly the same. Of course, these this OEM, whatever it is, use that like kind of wider hole spacing on the motor, so it's, you know, the standard like Hunter spacing doesn't fit. You have to get these, you know, Heritage type ones that have the wider spacing and then skinny blade holders. So yeah, I was lucky to find another antique brass Lancaster to part out. So yeah, here's your low. Blades are already a little bit warped, but I mean, I think they were to begin with. These 4 blades that are on here actually were the 4 matching ones that used to be on there. That one now has a matching set of 5, and then this is a matching set of 4, so worked out. All right, let's go to medium. There's some green only, it is medium. Do get a little hum now, but not too bad. Getting a little bit of air movement, nothing too crazy. A lot like the Heritage over there. Yeah, let me get a little something. I actually did increase the blade pitch just a little bit. Does seem to help. All right, and then let's go to high. Got both for high. Yeah, the way the irons mount is a lot like a 4 or 5 blade Hunter original, where the 4 blade spacing is actually farther in on the rotor. Obviously this one just being this mirror motor, but still being the same concept. The 5 blades would actually mount a little closer to the edge. So yeah, there's full tilt. The bearings have really smoothed out quite a bit. They were a little kind of noisy and stiff when I first received it, but I did oil them a bit, and that does seem to have helped a lot. Yeah, I don't mind how this looks with 4 blades. Like I said, if I find another set of these skinny cane blades, there's a chance I may try it with 5, but I mean, so far I'm pleased with the 4. If I remember right, I added this fob, and that one I think was on it already. That's the same kind that they use on like late 80s CEC. In fact, yeah, actually just like that, late 80s CEC type one. It's possible this may have been made by CEC, I'm not sure. Part of me thinks it might be the like, I forgot what it was, whatever the Heritage OEM was, so I feel like it could be that as well. Yeah, I mean, some air movement. I'd say it's very much on par with that. And then let's give it the light on. Definitely a neat one. Do not see these too often. And this had to be toward the end for Coda, because I mean, I think this one was dated like 88 or so. I mean, when you saw the tag, I think the date's on there, but it's late 80s for sure. I don't remember how late Kodak ran, but this is definitely on the later end for them. All right, and then let's turn it back off. Leave the light on so you can see the spin down. I turned off all the other fans so we'd get a good gauge of how this one sounds. Yeah, that indicator light system is super cool. That was the main reason I wanted this. I actually do have another code up that has that. That's a I can't remember Windsong, I want to say. It's a 5-blade GE vent thing, but that also has the SIS speed indicator system is what Code Up called that. Kind of a gimmick, but definitely a neat one. Yeah, so to anybody that needs to balance these blade irons, be extremely, extremely careful because they do break very easily. They're very cheap, very flimsy. They will break, so take it from somebody who has broken one. All right, so and a quick kind of walk by of all the other fans. Nothing else has changed. Everything else is exactly the same as last time, but just wanted to show that I got that fixed. So thanks for watching.